A very good evening to the esteemed faculty for today, Dr. Nirja Vasavda, Chairman Ahmedabad Branch CA Harit Dariwal, Coordinator for today's session CA Siddhi Shah, CA Meera Shah, CA Mausam Shah, and young dear members. Welcome to the Skill Development Series on the World Youth Skill Day. Ahmedabad branch of ICI has organized this skill development series for the first time on this auspicious day, and we are glad that we have got an overwhelming response. With this, continuing our rich tradition, I request all to join us for ICI motto. I request each one of you to place your right hand for ICI motto.
य एष सुप्तेषु जाग्रति य एष सुप्तेषु जाग्रति कामं 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 कामपुरुषो पुरुषो निर्मिमाणः निर्मिमाणः तदेव शुक्रं तद्ब्रह्मा तद्ब्रह्मा तदेवामृतमुच्यते तस्मिन् लोकः शतः सर्वे तदूनात्यपि कश्चन एतद्द्वैता 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 एतद्द्वैता.
Welcome back. The skill development series has been designed in a very thoughtful manner, covering the four pillars, starting with drafting skills today, followed by communication skills, personal development skills, and digital skills. We have divided the sessions looking to the need of our CA members, the staff of our office, as well as the CA students. We always look forward for your suggestions. If you feel anything to be added, anything to be deleted, please free to connect to with us, with me or chairman, and let us know how do you find it. Taking the session ahead, I would now request Chairman Ahmedabad Branch CA Harit Dariwal to give opening remarks.
Thank you, Anjali Ben. Very respected faculty for the session, Dr. Nirja Vasavda ji, Secretary of the branch, Anjali Ben, the coordinators, Meera, Siddhi, and Mausam, and all the young participants who have joined us today. It said that future belongs to those who learn new skills and combine them in creative ways. Skill development was something which was there on the radar, I think, for long. We were discussing on how to and when to launch this. Maybe it was waiting. We all were waiting for the right moment, and we have got a wonderful opportunity on the World Youth Skills Day to launch this wonderful, one of its kind, maybe the first of its kind series on skill development. And you will not believe, I think once we launch it today with the flyers and all, I got call from 4 or 5 different branches, that they want to have a similar program. Maybe Ahmedabad branch is the pioneer in taking this step of taking the skills development program. So we are very happy with that. This basically series, the theme for this year's the youth skills day is reimagining youth skill post pandemic, and that is based basis which we have planned the entire series, wherein apart from the drafting skills, which is normally a part of it, we've also included digital skills, interpersonal skills, and also communication skills. So the entire series is planned in such a manner that you will be having a holistic approach, holistic growth in your personality. Apart from the technical sessions that we attend, this will be a big add-on to value add to all our professionals. Apart from this, I think a few important things that there are events that are coming up at branch. We have a very interesting one-day workshop in Benami Law on this Saturday. We have Rajiv Khandelwal ji from Mumbai joining us for this, and Tushar Himani ji from Ahmedabad for this series on the workshop on Benami. The Opportune series, which was launched in June, we had more than 150 people register for that. It's basically a series wherein we give opportunity to young members to basically have Ahmedabad branch as a platform, and when they can start their speaking careers. So Opportune series is now going forward with another grooming sessions. We'll be having a special 21-hour grooming session for all those participants who have enrolled for the Opportune series. We are going to launch it soon. Apart from that, we are coming up with a internal audit series. Basically, it will be a conference on internal audit. A very big thing, we'll be having 4 or 5 days dedicated to internal audits. So specifically for all those MSc practitioners, SME practitioners who want to see internal audit as a scope of practice. It will be a great conference for them. And yes, apart from this, after Movement 73, Ahmedabad branch, based on so many requests, we are continuing it in a very small manner, but in a very professional manner, wherein we will be having the entire fitness routine Monday to Friday getting done online. So those who want to attend this virtual fitness program can join us virtually as well. And every fourth Saturday of the month, we are going to have a virtual fitness carnival at Ahmedabad branch. So there will be a celebration with a lot of health activities. With this, I think we try to give you a holistic growth, not only the technical and the technical aspects, but also the health, and also that we are doing right on the skill development. So apart from this, anything that you want to have, have any sessions or any suggestions, Ahmedabad branch, we are always open to that. And I once again thank Anjali Ben and the entire team for drafting such a beautiful series. And thanks to the faculty Nirja Ben for joining in today. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And I'm sure under your leadership, Ahmedabad branch will continue to have such fantastic programs and series. I'm sure what a day to kickstart. I'm thankful to Dr. Nirja Vasavda for giving her prompt acceptance, and she was so passionate to contribute to the session that Anjali ma'am, this I teach day in and day out, drafting business emails. And I'm sure all the participants will have a great learning experience. So let's start the session. I would now request CA Siddhi Shah to introduce the faculty for today, Dr. Nirja Vasavda.
Thank you, ma'am. I have opportunity to introduce very renowned and special faculty Nirja Vasavda, ma'am. Dr. Nirja Vasavda is an assistant professor at Faculty of Business Administration, GLS University. She has done her PhD in the area of gender and sexuality from Kutch University, Bhuj. Ma'am has more than 14 years of experience in teaching and over 4 years of experience in corporate training. She has also conducted communication training at some of the renowned companies, including Helmore Ice Creams, DNC Developers, and NGOs like Center for Social Justice and so on. She has also conducted storytelling workshops at Gujarat Literature Festival. Reading, writing, and learning new things are some of her passions. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. I hope I'm audible and visible. My Zoom is telling me that my internet connection is unstable, but something that we all will have to deal with. Thank you, Siddhi. Thank you so much, CA Anjali ma'am and CA Harit sir. This is also a great opportunity for me to interact with a new group of students, learners, I'd say, not students, new group of learners whom I've interacted informally earlier, but this is a formal occasion where I get to interact with. So I hope that this is a mutual learning experience for all of us. I'm not here to teach you anything more than that. I'm here to share my experiences and gain something from your experiences. So that's why I'm saying that let's hope for a mutual learning experience. Glad to know that your skill development series is it covers mostly communication or related to communication topics, and this is something that I'm really glad that you have recognized, identified the need for today's youth to know and learn the communication skills. So let me start with a very small question, which I'm sure that you will have in your further sessions also. So keep this in mind. Whatever answers you give, please keep in your mind that these are the answers that you had given, and from other people's answers you had learned, right? This is going to be a little bit of interactive. So if you want to unmute yourselves at any point, please raise your hand and then unmute you or Siddhi might unmute you, or put your comments in the chat box, or this is something that is, I would say, mandatory for you all. I'm going to give you a, okay, so this is one question that I want to know the answer from all of you. What you have to do is you have to go to menti.com. I'll just a second. Yeah, you have to go to menti.com and use the code 73596519. Right? I repeat the code 73596519, right? And you have to note down the answer that comes to your mind, the word that comes to your mind when you think of communication. Now, I know from whatever I heard, I know that you're going to have a communication skills session later on, but this is just the basic, the very basic thing that we need to understand before we move on to drafting emails, right? So again, I'll repeat www.menti.com, MENTI, menti.com, and use the code 73596519. I might also copy the link and put it in the chat box so that you don't have to. Okay, this is the link, and we've started getting answers. Tone, body language, eye contact, to share thoughts. Okay, glad. To interact, very good. Talk, to communicate is talk, yes. Poor idea, very good. Eye contact, public speaking, excellent. To be heard, very nice. Listen, so to be heard as well as listen, to connect with people, absolutely. Anyone else? Any other answers? Even if somebody has already said what you have said, that's okay. You can repeat it and you will see that point. Communication, okay. Listening, fine. Okay. Share something, communicating a message, very good. Okay, two-way. It has to be two-way. I'm glad you are going back to your communication skills or business communication sessions that you had studied. And I can see that in your answers as well. To express, absolutely. And we can see that listening and eye contact are getting bigger. So many more people are talking about that. Exchanging information. All right. So I'm going to, you could also put it in the chat box if you can't. Yes, absolutely. Somebody has put it in the chat box also. Express what we want to say. Art of expressing yourself. Totally. Right. So I'm going to stop sharing this screen and go back to what I'm going to do today. But before that, I would want you to let me know in the chat box, or you could unmute yourself, whichever way it's convenient to you. I want you to tell me one thing. Why do you think I asked you this question? Why this question of communication? So this is not the topic that's given to me. The topic that I'm taking today is drafting business emails. So how are they connected? And in fact, how are the answers that you gave? Acha, before I go ahead, should I be bilingual? English pura chalega, ya Hindi English, ya Gujarati English? I'm okay with all languages. And in fact, I'm used to using all languages. So please let me know if you're not comfortable with entire English. Right? Something that is crucial here is that you need to understand what I'm talking. तो अगर आपको समझ में नहीं आता है, please stop me कि इसका गुजराती या हिंदी में बताइए. I would not mind doing that. Right? Okay. Somehow I cannot see the chat box when my screen is on. Okay, it's hybrid. Perfect. So let me know. बताइए कि why did I ask you this question about communication? क्यों जरूरी है before we move on to drafting business emails? Because communication is a vast area, means different things, different sets of groups. Absolutely. Communication is important and basic skill which reflects in drafting skills as well. Okay, yes. So communication is an umbrella term, and when you talk about drafting anything, here we are going to talk about drafting emails, but drafting anything, you need to understand basic principles of communication as well. Emails are used for communicating messages. So yes, absolutely. जब हम email की बात करते हैं तो we mean कि हम कुछ communicate करना चाहते हैं, पर in a formal way, right? So this part of communication, all of you are absolutely right. आपने जो भी बोला, it's closely connected to communication. Email writing is a part of your overall communication. आपने जो answers दिए कि talk, sharing ideas, interacting, having eye contact, having a decent body language, all of this is mainly about your day-to-day communication. जब आप लोगों से बातचीत करते हैं, whether it's a formal environment or informal environment. Email is something that you use mainly when you want to have a formal communication, right? Today, earlier emails were also used vastly for informal use as well, पर WhatsApp के आने के बाद hardly कोई email भेजता है, right? For informal communication. बहुत सारी बार ऐसा भी होता है that WhatsApp is also used as a formal communication mode, right? So we'll be talking about the difference between WhatsApping a business message and emailing a business message, and what is the difference between the two, right? So let me go back to the screen and okay. So when we talk about drafting emails, this is what I'm going to talk about. What do you think or know about emails? What is the basic writing skills? What is the basic structure of emails? I'm sure all of us email, so pata hoga, but still thoda polishing, and then it'll be followed by discussion. So once again, I would love it if you especially in the last part, if you discuss, if you talk. Again, I will not force you. कोई force नहीं है कि आप video या mic on करके ही बोले. I'm used to reading the chats from the chat box and connecting as well, right? So again, okay, what I'll do is I'm going to send a link, another link on the in the chat box, and there, just a second, let me first share the link and then I'll explain to you what you have to do here. Okay, so here is a link to this Google form that will open in your devices. It's a very small Google form ki jahan pe you have to give your opinions, and this is an absolutely anonymous form. Aapke email IDs bhi nahi aayenge. Don't worry about any kind of judgment. This is something that I'd like to tell all of you, that here we are here to learn from each other, so there's no judgment whatsoever, right? So you have to rate these statements on the based on your knowledge or experience of email writing. And then another short question about what is the most common barrier that you find in drafting emails, right? I'm giving you around 5 minutes. That should be, I think, okay. So don't think too much. इतना ज़्यादा सोचने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. आप जो भी आपके दिमाग में सबसे पहले आता है आंसर, वो इसमें डाल सकते हैं, right? It's just be instinctive that about the activity. And let me know if you find any difficulty. Okay, I've started getting responses. We'll wait for at least 10 responses and then we'll move ahead. Let me know again, let me know if you're finding any difficulty, कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. You can put it in the direct message जो सिर्फ मुझे दिखेगा, सबको नहीं दिखेगा, right? If you're worried कि लोग क्या सोचेंगे, लोग क्या कहेंगे, right? Don't worry about all of it. Yes, please, if you, Mr. Rajesh, आपको कुछ कहना है तो आप chat box या unmute करके कह सकते हैं. I can see you've raised hand. You can't read the full question. Okay, that could be because of the, okay, now can you read? On screen, you'd be able to read. Right? आपको सिर्फ उस question पे click करना है. That could be because of the device. I'll read out all the questions, right? You have to, so first section is where you have to rate these statements based on your knowledge or experience. First is, if you can speak English well, you can write emails well, effective emails. You have to say whether you agree, disagree, strongly disagree, right? You need the same language skills to write emails as you do to write letters. That's the second statement. One of the most important features in emails is subject line, right? Accuracy is very important when it comes to email writing. Using CC, copy option is a great way to inform others who are not directly involved. Emailing reduces response time. Now, 7th and 8th are personal. What do you believe personally, right? I prefer calling or WhatsApping rather than sending emails. That's your preference, right? And I've had a formal training in writing letters or emails. This is your first section, right? Your second section is, what is the most common barrier you find in drafting emails? So whether it's sheer lack of willingness or motivation, lack of language skills, laziness, lack of time, lack of writing skills, ya fir other, right? And what is the most difficult part in writing emails? What do you find most difficult? Subject line, salutation, how to address people, main content, or closing, or any other. I hope I have made the task slightly tiny bit easier for you. Okay, so we have had 19 responses. Let's have a look at what do we have here. What result do we have here? Okay. Disagree. Majority is saying disagree. And if you can write, if you can speak English well, you can write effective emails. Majority are not, they don't agree with that. You need the same language skills to write emails as you do to write letters. Okay, we see that majority agree with that. Accuracy is very important when it comes to writing emails. Again, majority agree. Using CC is a great way to inform others. Majority agree. Emailing reduces response time. Majority agree, but there is also 9 people who disagree. I prefer calling rather than sending an email. A lot of people disagree. A lot of people agree. So agree, disagree is more or less the same. And I've had formal training in writing emails or letters. Strongly disagree. Yahan pe you can see that it's more, right? Fine. What is the most common barrier you find in drafting emails? Lack of language skills and lack of writing skills, we can see are the major barriers. And what is the most difficult part in writing emails is main content. Again, majority are in the main content. All right. So why I gave you this is mainly for myself. I needed to understand where I need to emphasize, where I need to focus mainly. And you have given me an answer, but if you notice, most of you have also been extremely diplomatic, right? Nobody has given strongly agree or strongly disagree wala. You have been at either agree or disagree, and that's one of the reasons I did not give you the neutral option, because I knew that if I had given you the neutral option, you would have apne wo neutral pe hi sabse zyada diya hoga, and I would not have gotten the answer. So that's okay. As I said, no judgment here. It's a basic human nature. हम पे हमें कोई सवाल किया जाता है तो सबसे पहले हमें यही होता है कि अपना strong passion जो है, अपना strong answer है, अगर strong ना आती है तो वो strong नहीं दिखानी है, right? So I understand, and that's all right. Okay, moving on to, I'll get back to this questionnaire in a while. मूविंग ऑन टू राइटिंग स्किल्स, बेसिक राइटिंग स्किल्स. तो बहुत सारे आप में से बहुत सारे लोगों ने बताया दैट lack of writing skills and lack of language skills is something that becomes a major barrier, right? willingness है, करना भी है, ईमेल लिखने में कोई प्रॉब्लम भी नहीं है, बस सबसे बड़ा प्रॉब्लम ये है कि लिखना कैसे है वो नहीं पता है. So for anything that you need to write, आपको कुछ भी ड्राफ्ट करना है, this is something that that has been the most successful. The plan is 5WH plan. How many of you know about 5WH plan? कितने जनों को पता है 5WH plan क्या है? Okay, what is 5WH plan? Come on, speaker. Meera, if you're talking to us, then you're on mute.
No idea.
No idea? सही में फर्स्ट ईयर सेकेंड ईयर बीकॉम बीबीए जो भी आपका ग्रेजुएशन होगा उसमें सिखाया नहीं था ये? राइट राइट राइट. सो वी हैव समबडी हु नोज दिस. ओके, एक बात मुझे आप एक कंसेंट मांगनी थी. डू यू माइंड इफ आई कॉल आउट योर नेम व्हेन यू आंसर? इफ यू डू देन यू हैव टू टेल मी. अगर नहीं प्रॉब्लम है कि मैं आपका नाम बोल के बताऊं, जब आप चैट बॉक्स में लिखते हैं तब आपका नाम बोल के अगर मैं आपसे बात करती हूँ, आपको प्रॉब्लम नहीं है तो प्लीज लेट मी नो, राइट? ओके, सो देयर इज वन पार्टिसिपेंट हु इज सेइंग दैट थैंक्स शहजाद, थैंक यू सो मच. So there's one participant who says that 5WH का आंसर दिया है. Well, 5W का आंसर दिया है at least, but not right. H का भी दे दिया है. Excellent. So 5WH plan is the questions that we have. What, when, why, who, where and how. जब भी आप कोई भी ड्राफ्ट, कुछ भी ड्राफ्ट करते हैं, whether it's your, even if it's your just your social media post, right, Facebook या Instagram पे कुछ आपको पोस्ट डालनी है, तो भी this is something you need to, absolutely need to keep in mind, because this gives you a clarity. ये आपको एक clarity देता है जहाँ पे आप किस तरह से अपने आप को प्रेजेंट करेंगे वो आपको क्लियर होता है, right? So these are the 5 WH, this is the 5 WH plan, where again going back to our presentation, mainly you are talking about recipient, the who, right? Who is listening to you, who is receiving your content, who is on the other side. अभी मैं आपसे बात कर रही हूँ तो you are on the other side, तो आप मेरे लिए who बने, right? Content, what am I going to communicate, what is my message, मैं आपको क्या email में क्या लिखूंगी या लिखूंगा, right? What is the purpose, why am I writing this mail, and what is my method, how am I writing. Now यहाँ पे where and when will not be of problem. यहाँ पे we are not considering when and where, but in communication, oral communication of when and where का you have to think about the when part and the where part as well, right? So here will be, while writing an email will be, or drafting anything in writing, आप चार चीजों का मेनली फोकस करेंगे, चार चीजों पर मेनली फोकस करेंगे. रेसिपिएंट कौन है, कंटेंट क्या है, पर्पस क्या है, और किस तरह से आप वो पर्पस को प्रेजेंट करेंगे, मेथड क्या है, राइट? There is also something called inductive and deductive. What is inductive, deductive? Now this I'm sure you would be knowing, because this is also related to some of the other subjects, inductive reasoning, deductive reasoning. What do we mean by inductive? What do we mean by deductive? Any idea? Any guesses? Wild guess भी चलेगा, कोई issue नहीं है. Probably आपके wild guess से I might get to learn something new. No idea? Okay. So, inclusive, exclusive, in what sense? Can you please elaborate? अब थोड़ा ज़्यादा बता सकते हैं इसके बारे में? Okay, what to include and what not to include? Not really. See, inductive approach and deductive approach is more about the method. It's not more about the content. तो आप क्या include करोगे या क्या include नहीं करोगे से ज़्यादा important है कैसे आप बताओगे message और कैसे नहीं बताओगे. So inductive, जब आप inductive reasoning की बात करते हैं तो inductive reasoning में how do you give inductive reasoning? You give first you form a platform और उसके बाद आप conclusion बताते हैं. So main point comes later, right? While deductive में first you give your main message first and then you give the reasons, right? So give you a very simple example. Suppose आपको किसी को job नहीं देनी है, right? You want to और job से निकाल देना. Don't do that, right? COVID time चल रहा है, मत निकालना unless that person is absolutely useless. So when you have to give such negative news, आपको कोई दुखी news देने हैं लोगों को, तो आप पहले फाउंडेशन बिल्ड करेंगे. वो गुजराती में कहते हैं ना, पानी पहला पाड़ बांधती, राइट? तो यू आर बिल्डिंग दैट फाउंडेशन. आप वो पाली बांध रहे हैं सबसे पहले. सो यू आर गिविंग रीजंस फर्स्ट that आपका परफॉर्मेंस ऐसा रहा है, you've not achieved the target, you've not been punctual, whatever the reasons could be. और उसके बाद आप अपना फाइनल डिसीजन बता रहे हैं, and therefore we are throwing you out in a decent language. Therefore you are being terminated or you are being laid off, right? Well, deductive approach is something first आप news directly दे देते हैं कि आपको किसी को हायर करना है. सो योर फर्स्ट लाइन वुड बी congratulations, you are selected or you're shortlisted. And then you give that what are the reasons, what are the aspects that were evaluated, and then you're giving. So that's more about the method कि किस तरह से आप मैसेज कन्वे करते हैं. इंडक्टिव अप्रोच इज वेयर यू गिव द न्यूज इनडायरेक्टली. पहले पूरी कथा करेंगे और कथा सार उसके बाद में आएगा, राइट? डिडक्टिव इज डायरेक्ट मैसेज. आप कथा सार पहले देते हो और बाद में कथा करने बैठते हो, राइट? सो दैट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग दैट यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड कि नेगेटिव न्यूज है, कुछ समथिंग दैट यू हेजिटेट in conveying, give reasons first, give why you have to take that action. And अच्छी news है, अच्छा positive something you have to give, say that first and then give the reasons, right? So yes, what to include and not, but more than that, how to convey that is something that you learn through inductive and deductive. Okay, so now having said this, let's talk about the 5 W's, where first we'll be talking about the recipient. जब आप कोई भी ईमेल ड्राफ्ट करते हैं, और आप कोई एग्जाम्पल भी ले सकते हैं, आपको अगर लगता है कि ये पूरी बहुत थियोरी हो सकती है, डू वन थिंग, आपको जो लेटेस्ट ईमेल आया है अपने मेल बॉक्स में, वो ईमेल पढ़ के देखिए, वो ईमेल अपने सामने रखिए, एंड देन यू डिसाइड वेदर दैट ईमेल fits in this writing skills or not, or what part of that email fits here, right? So for example, recipient, तो recipient में requirements क्या क्या है, what the readers, you need to understand what the reader wants to know. तो अगर आप आपके सामने एक email खुला हुआ पड़ा है, and there it's not including the information that you want to know, then you know that that person has not really thought over the recipient part. आपने जो इंक्वायरी करी थी, आपने जो भी मांगी थी इंफॉर्मेशन, वो सारी इंफॉर्मेशन आपको नहीं मिल रही है. that means that that person has not covered what the reader wants to know. I can show you one mail. Just let me stop sharing the screen. Abhi I got a mail from a student, and you can let me know what is lacking here. Just a second. I'll just copy paste. I think it's not fair that I disclose the name of the student and all. So I'll just copy this and paste it on the whiteboard. It's just a couple of lines mail along with an attachment. I'll tell you what the student has attached. Okay. Now I'm the recipient here, and attachment is the error message that they have received from the portal of fees, right? What do you think is lacking here? What do you think the student should have informed me? I'm the recipient. So what would I want to know? Is this information enough for me? No, not at all, right? Payment link is about the fees, right? Today is the deadline for them to pay the fees, right? So subject line is lacking. Very good. It is lacking. It's not that I didn't copy it, paste it. It is lacking. This should have some background. Absolutely. This should have some background. So what kind of background this should have? So what reference it should have? Screenshot is attached. Screenshot is attached. So it's there. But since it's attached, I've not put it here. The issue that they are facing, okay. Need to separate reference of the course, okay. What else? What else? This is all that student has written. Okay. So we'll get back to this. We'll remember this and we'll get back to this. Just a second. There is more to chat. There's closure. Okay. Closure is missing. So what should be the closure? Okay. Closure ke baare mein we are talking. So let me not get there yet. And I can't see where I can close the, stop sharing. I found it. All right. So then, just a second. Absolutely, Kinjal. Right. How and when they are going to pay, totally. And I can see that this also comes from, what is happening? Why can't I share? It was sharing. Just a second. Okay. Yeah, it's there. Yes. So my requirement as a reader would be, as one of the participants said, background, reference, details, right? I would want to know, first of all, I would want to know who the student is. Main requirement, main information is, I think somebody also said that is their introduction, who you are. Now we have around 1,000, more than that now, 1,000 students. उसमें से आपके email ID वाले या आपके नाम वाले minimum 12 से 15, because you also have a common name, right? I'm not going to disclose that name, but minimum 12 से 15 students होंगे. वहां पे आप कुछ तो कौन से year में है, तो background information में कौन से year में है, कौन सा installment दे रहे हैं, कौन सा roll number है आपका, right? These are the basic requirements that I would need. Even if I want to solve your problem that you can't pay the fees, I can't solve it because I don't have that information. So what you need to think about when you draft the mail is what the other person would need. जब आपका मेल कोई पढ़ता है तो उनको ये नहीं लगना चाहिए कि अरे ये कहाँ से क्या बात हो रही है, right? What is going on? What is who is this person? सबसे पहले तो यही सवाल आए कि ये है कौन, बंदा कौन है, कहाँ से आए, right? So yes, and under which payment option it's not working, it should also be specified. Absolutely. Yes. If there is a signature in the mail, it's not required. So we're going to talk about that as well. So it's not required. But what kind of signature will you have? That is also something that we'll be talking about. Right? So for that, you need to know what the reader wants to know, what the reader already knows. Now this is important क्योंकि यहाँ पे ये student ने शायद ये assume कर लिया कि हाँ मुझे तो पता है उनके नाम से कि वो बंदा कौन है, right? पर ये एक assumption हुआ. तो unless you are writing in a chain mail or trail mail, right? आप किसी के mail का response दे रहे हैं, unless वो कर रहे हैं, आपको अपना इंट्रोडक्शन देना जरूरी बनता है, बैकग्राउंड इंफॉर्मेशन देनी जरूरी बनती है, राइट? सो सपोज इफ आई हैड ईमेल्ड टू वन स्पेसिफिक ग्रुप ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स कि मैंने सेकेंड ईयर के एक डिविजन के बच्चों को ये ईमेल करा था कि आपको ये फीस पे करनी है और 15 तारीख इज द लास्ट डेट, और उसके रिस्पॉन्स में अगर वो स्टूडेंट मुझे बता रहे हैं कि भाई फीस पे नहीं हो रही, तो एटलीस्ट आई विल हैव अ क्लियर आइडिया दैट दिस पर्सन इज from second year this particular division, so that I already know because it's the response. Unless it is that, or as Shruti very rightly said, there is a signature, you don't need to write your name, but otherwise you need to. And you also need to see that hierarchy decides the tone. आप कौन से टोन में इंफॉर्मेशन दोगे, कौन से टोन में इंफॉर्मेशन मांगोगे, दैट ऑल डिपेंड्स अपॉन दी हायरार्की. आप किससे बात कर रहे हो? सी there is something called you approach, right? There is something called you attitude. I'll put it in the chat box, something called you attitude. What is you attitude? Again, I have a feeling this you must have learned in your communication classes, but probably not, or probably you did not attend them. No offense taken, no offense meant. What is you attitude? What do we mean by you attitude? That's the basic principle of communication. Probably you would also learn about it. No clue? You attitude is when you think about your audience while drafting your message. Oral communication hai ya written communication hai? Not, yes, your communication style, but your communication style depends on who you are talking to. तो मैं आपसे जब बात कर रही हूँ तो मुझे सबसे पहले आपका बैकग्राउंड जानना जरूरी है. मुझे सबसे पहले आपको आपका लेवल जानना जरूरी है कि आप कौन से लेवल पे है, आप कितने टेक savvy है. दैट्स व्हाई अंजलि मैम को आई हैड आस्क्ड कि आई वुड लाइक टू नो कि कितने टेक savvy है, क्योंकि बहुत सारी बार ऐसा होता है, स्पेशली जब हम व्हेन आई टेक सेशंस विद NGOs, and वहां पे when so Center for Social Justice में I did a workshop with lawyers, right? Now I had assumed that these are all lawyers, so they would know certain technology, but that's where I was wrong, because I went by my assumption, right? They were lawyers, but they were lawyers working in a rural area, rural background with rural people, right? तो वहां पे उनका एक्सपोजर टू टेक्नोलॉजी वाज ऑलमोस्ट नील. तो ये सारी चीजें जो मैंने मेंटी से आपको करवाई या गूगल फॉर्म आपसे भरवाया, वो कुछ वहां पे नहीं हो पाया, राइट? एब्सोल्युटली, एब्सोल्युटली, दैट इट मींस रीडिंग और नोइंग द रेसिपिएंट first. That's the you approach, and this is basic whether you are writing an email or whether you are talking to someone, right? वहां पे hierarchy decides your tone. आपको प्लीज बोलना है या अबे कर दे बोलना है, that depends on who is the person you are communicating with and कहाँ पे वो hierarchy में कहाँ पे आते हैं. That is something that you need to be absolutely careful about. So we have done the who part. Now let's come to the what part. तो बहुत सारे लोगों ने बताया कि मेन कंटेंट जो होता है ड्राफ्टिंग में, जो मेन कंटेंट होता है वहां पे आपको दिक्कत होती है, राइट? तो विल बी I'll cover this very fast because I think I might not able to be able to have discussion with you, which I'm really keen on. So content part में you need to see information, पूरी information आपने दी है कि नहीं, and whatever attachments that you are promising in the email. बहुत सारी बार ऐसा होता है कि आप लिखते हैं that attached herewith is this, you forget to attach and then you go on. Fortunately, Gmail, I'm using Gmail, so I know about Gmail and G Suite. फॉर्चुनेटली जी स्वीट और जीमेल में ऐसा है कि दे प्रॉम्प्ट यू कि अगर आपने अटैच मेंशन किया हुआ है मेल में और कोई अटैचमेंट नहीं है, देन दे प्रॉम्प्ट यू कि आपने अटैच वर्ड यूज किया है पर कोई अटैचमेंट नहीं है, डू यू स्टिल वांट टू सेंड दिस मेल विदाउट द अटैचमेंट. तो दिस प्रॉम्प्ट इज एक्सट्रीमली यूजफुल. अगर आप में वो नहीं आ रहा है तो इट्स बेटर यू अपडेट योर ऐप और अपडेट योर कंप्यूटर, क्योंकि वहां पे वो डेफिनेटली देता है. और दिस इज बिकॉज आई रिमेम्बर कि बहुत सारी बार मेरे साथ भी ऐसा हो चुका था पहले, कि स्पेशली जब मैं स्टूडेंट थी तब, कि कुछ भी भेजना है एंड देन फैकल्टी वुड बिलीव कि हाँ ये बहाने हैं कि अटैच करना भूल गए, it's just an excuse, right? So this you need to be careful about, that you attach whatever is promised should be attached. In fact the flow जब हम करेंगे I'll let you know कि कौन सा flow पहले आना चाहिए, कौन सा step पहले आना चाहिए. कुछ भी अटैच करना है ईमेल में, सबसे पहले you begin with the attachment, right? सबसे पहले आप, what we do usually is कि okay, let me again show you, just a second. Okay, just a second. So when you have something like this is your this is mine, my Google G Suite, right? What do we do? How do we start writing? हम सबसे पहले यहाँ पे ID डालते हैं, right? Suppose I want to send an email to my colleagues, then I would write, right? And then I would go to subject line, blah blah blah. Then I would write blah blah blah, and then I would or see you tomorrow, because I also you know, it's a semi-formal email, and then I would attach whatever has to be attached. And then, well, this is a wrong way. This is, how many of us usually do this? Now that I've said it's a wrong way, you might not want to say it, but this is the common way of you know, this is the common way how people go about it, and this is not how you should be going about it. So then how should you be going about it? You first attach, you begin from the bottom, not from the top, not from the recipient, but from the attachment, in case there are attachments, right? In case there are attachments, you attach your files first, then you put the content, blah blah blah, please find attached, blah blah blah, right? And then subject. Now here when you put the content, this is another feature that Gmail has brought, that आप जैसे भी content डालेंगे, पूरा content लिख देंगे, it will prompt you the subject line as well. आपको वो बताएंगे. तो let me show you, if you don't know, please find attached the PowerPoint presentation that you requested, right? And this is the day Google chooses not to prompt when I'm giving the workshop, but usually, believe me, usually it does, right? So maybe this will be helpful in the meeting. Okay. Thank God, right? So you see that it has prompted me, or मैं tab press करूँगी, it's going to give you. Now this was one of the most popular demands that Google had received, that मेल में सब्जेक्ट लाइन प्रॉम्प्ट करे, क्योंकि सबसे ज्यादा दिक्कत लोगों को सब्जेक्ट लाइन में ही आती है. आप पहले सब्जेक्ट लाइन लिखोगे तो वो प्रॉम्प्ट नहीं कर पाएगा. आपको पहले कंटेंट डालना पड़ेगा, उसके बाद ही बेस्ड ऑन द कंटेंट it will take the subject line, and then you put the mail ID, and then you can press send. I'm not doing it, else my colleague would think that I've gone mad, right? So how do we go about the content? How do we go about the structure? We'll attach first, going back to content, subject line, and recipient, right? And I'm going to now stop sharing so that I can go back to the main presentation. Any questions so far? Anything that you want to ask, you did not understand? I'm sure this is pretty simple. It's just that probably you've never thought about it, तो इसीलिए आपको नहीं पता है. But in case you have any questions, we can have those questions here. How to apply while replying to email? How to bring the subject line feature? See, it'll automatically come. जैसे आप content लिखेंगे, आप जैसे ही अपना पूरा ईमेल ड्राफ्ट कर देंगे, उसके बाद आप सब्जेक्ट लाइन में जाएंगे. अगर आप जीमेल यूज करते हैं तो आई डोंट नो अबाउट अदर emails, right? Yahoo वगैरह का मुझे इतना नहीं पता है, because I've been using Gmail for more than 20 years now. So I don't know about Yahoo, etc. But Gmail definitely will prompt you. Maybe एक लाइन का ईमेल है तो आपको वो सब्जेक्ट लाइन शायद डालनी पड़े, as it happened right now. But my experience has been कि वो वैसे भी आ जाता है, right? And how to apply while replying to a mail? Okay. So let me take you back to my email ID again. And for that, I'll have to, just a second. Okay. Right? I have received this email. Okay, wait, I have not stopped the screen, shared the screen. I've received this email. I've received this email where I am evaluating something, right? Practice ventures by people, students. Now, if I have to respond to this, let me know if I'm not addressing your query. If I'm responding to this, the first thing, because I've never responded to this particular ID, I'm going to get this caution from Gmail, which I'm going to ignore because I know who I'm talking with, who I'm sending this mail, right? And there, now if you want to change your subject line, you go here, edit subject. Aapka subject, when you reply without editing the subject line, it will be like this, RE, so response to gentle reminder to evaluate practice venture assigned by 18th of July, right? And there, now if I want to change here that unable to evaluate the ventures assigned, right? Then I can write on my own. But again, if I draft my mail that dear team, please note that I am unable to meet the deadline and will need a couple of days more. I'm writing this much because I want Google to take the cue. I hope this won't be a problem. Now, did you see? I said this won't. Google again prompted the rest of the sentence. So I just have to press the tab and okay. something is seriously jinxed because Google is right now not taking, but usually, again, usually it does. Okay, so you can try on your own, but if it does not take, then you will have to put down and you will have to make the subject line. What subject line you can put, we are going to see now. Right? Did I answer your question? What was the question? Or what about in the response? Did I answer the question? Okay. Yes, thank you. Don't call me ma'am, please. Call me by my first name. Enough people calling me ma'am. I don't need more. All right, moving ahead to what we were doing. Just a second. Right. So content, you need to cover all the information. You need to write the, attach the whatever documents that you have promised, right? And then another important part is why. Why are you giving this information? Why are you sending this mail? So whether it's to inform people, to instruct people, persuade, present a point of view, so agree, disagree, right? A lot of times, especially now in the post-COVID era, now that many of us would be working online, it's difficult to give a point of view, right? So you can do it through email. Agar aapko koi email bheja gaya hai and you disagree with certain points, you can give, you're presenting your point of view. And recommend a course of action, right? Ab aage kya karna hai, what is to be expected is something that you have to mention here. So why decides your content. Your purpose decides your content. Your purpose decides the tone of your content, right? And who decides the tone of your content as well? The recipient also decides the tone of the content, right? Again, you can keep in mind your emails जो आपको करने हैं या जो आप receive करते हैं, इनमें से कौन से purposes, कौन से objectives are for you. You would be the best judge for that. You would know it better than anyone else, right? तो आपको लग रहा है कि you are at an employee level and you're working with a firm, then maybe you have to inform people. Maybe you are the owner of the firm and you are giving some instructions to your team. It will be instruct, tone of instruction, right? Maybe you are talking to a client. Your tone would be of persuading, convincing. Unko manana hai, unko basically jaal mein phasana hai, right? Present a point of view. You're talking with a colleague. You're discussing certain things with your colleague. You're presenting a point of view. And you're recommending a course of action, could be everywhere, to clients, to your senior, to your junior. Recommending a course of action could be anywhere, right? Method, structural method, formal or informal. So tone, जैसे मैंने बोला कि please करके कुछ कहना है या बेओए कर दे करके कहना है. ईमेल में आप वो भी कर सकते हैं, पर किससे बात करते हैं, that is more important. You need to check your language. बहुत सारी बार ऐसे, and these days we have the technology that assists us at every level. You saw that Google is even finishing my sentence, right? तो language check का प्रॉब्लम नहीं होना चाहिए. और फिर भी बहुत सारी बार स्पेलिंग एरर्स आते हैं, ग्रामेटिकल एरर्स आते हैं, तो दैट इज समथिंग दैट यू हैव टू बी केयरफुल अबाउट. आई अंडरस्टैंड कि हर एक के पास इंग्लिश का इतना नॉलेज नहीं होता है. देन यू टेक हेल्प ऑफ पीपल that have that knowledge, right? Don't be ashamed of it, because I'll tell you, I'm from Gujarati medium. I studied in CN and Sharda Mandir, right? So when I entered my college, Xavier's में जब enter हुई, तब मुझे बहुत inferior लग रहा था कि अरे सब फाटू English बोल रहे हैं, and I'm the only one who can't even speak one sentence in English, one full sentence in English I could not manage. But then I took help. And at any age, at any stage, even today, I will not hesitate in taking help, because if I lack in some area, I need to take help. Similarly, nobody is perfect, right? आज आपके साथ मैं बात कर रही हूँ, तो आपको जिस चीज का knowledge है, वो तो खैर मुझे 7 जन्म में भी नहीं होने वाला है, right? So that is something that we need to accept. So take help. Another thing within language check is, again, which is related to our tone as well. We need to be careful about कि अब आप abstract जवाब देते हैं, हवा में जवाब देते हैं, या you want to be concrete. Abstract is something when you say I will revert ASAP. मैं जल्द से जल्द आपको बताता हूँ या बताती हूँ. Now this depends. आपको कुछ promise नहीं करना है, so you can use abstract. But if you know that by this evening, or if you know that you cannot be abstract with your boss, right, or with an important client, wahan pe you have to set your deadline. So then you have to tell them that I will get back by this time, this date, right? Similarly, your language cannot be sexist. You have to, now we live in the era where we have to be gender neutral. So you cannot assume कि सामने वाला इंसान would be sir only. So आप जो salutation करते हैं उसमें dear sir लिखते हैं और सामने आपको ma'am मिलते हैं. Imagine that person, you know, how demotivating it would be for that person. So you have to use more gender neutral terms. So chairman ki jagah you can use chairperson, or manager. Manager is a gender neutral word. If you don't know who this email is going to, the email is by the name of the company, and you don't know who is receiving that mail, just go by dear sir or ma'am. Right now, even with gender fluidity, that is also becoming problematic, but at least that's a start, right? Avoid redundancies. What are redundancies? Repetition, right? Last and final. Lastly and finally, I'll tell you no. You've said last, you don't need final. It's like, you know, again, I don't know how many of you understand Gujarati here, but in Gujarati, we say, goal circle. So goal circle is a redundant. It's redundant. It's useless. Circle is goal, right? So avoid redundancies. You can't say past history. History is always past, right? So these things are something that you need to be. They're minute things, but they have their own impact. Okay. Now tell me, how do you write a mail? आप कैसे mail लिखते हो? Just 2 minutes. We have 2 minutes, and then I'm going to have discussion questions. Okay, you start with dear sir. So again, let's be gender neutral, and let's include dear sir or ma'am, or when you know it's a manager, dear manager. When you know it's a colleague, dear colleague or colleagues. Salutation, content, closure, right? Absolutely. So this is the structure, but as I said earlier also, that we need to be careful that we begin from the bottom part. We do not start with the content, we start with the attachment, if there is any attachment. If not, then we start with the content, then we go to the subject line, and then we go to the ID, recipient's ID, email ID, right? So we have talked about all of this. Yes, hello is okay. Hello, sir or madam is okay, but hello becomes slightly semi-formal. So if you have had a couple of conversations before, if you have had a mail series of emails before, then you can go by hello. In the very first email, I would suggest that go by dear, or respected is outdated now, but if you feel that nahi yahan pe respected use karna hai, then you might. Dear sir and only sir. Only sir is abrupt, is abrupt, and you're showing that it's a very conscious salutation, right? I'll give you an example that suppose you're a team of 10 people, right? And you're writing a mail to a colleague who happens to be your senior, right? Or that colleague you don't really share good rapport with. आप काम से काम चला लेते हो, but ज़्यादा बातचीत नहीं करते हैं. Maybe you can't even stand each other. Then you go by sir because it's respectful. You're following all the etiquette, but you're not going overboard. You're not showing that you have. You're not showing any warmth there. Let's go by that, right? So dear sir is where you want to show the warmth also, right? You want to express that warmth in your written communication. That's when you use dear sir. Only sir, you're being extremely strictly professional. करना पड़ रहा है इसलिए कर रहे हैं, वरना नहीं करते, right? That's the main difference, and it's done, it's in practice, but this is how it's usually interpreted. Yes, absolutely, same with dear and name or only name, right? Same is the case. Yes, as I said, Kinjal, respected sir or ma'am हम use कर सकते हैं, but respected is now a little bit outdated. But still, in our university, I'll tell you, in our university, when we have to mail to the management, anybody from the management, we use respected because we know that they are from that age where respected was used commonly, and they would appreciate that. So again, the who part, आप किससे बात कर रहे हो, that is more important. अगर आपको लगता है कि आपके boss या आपके client या आपके colleague are maybe your age or 10 years of gap, then dear use कर सकते हैं. पर आपके boss या colleague या partner या what do you call them, clients, वो 60s में है, 70s में है in their age, then respected is something that they would appreciate. Right? So again, see who you are talking to, right? So structure, I've already talked about. Opening, usually people get stuck in opening. So it's always a good way to open with greetings. So greetings from your company's name, your name. You can say that after COVID, especially, it's courteous to tell them, ask their health, that I hope you and your loved ones are safe, right? So safety check. This is the safest opening. कोई भी email का safest opening is कि आप greeting से start करते हो, COVID safety check करते हैं, and then you give the context कि बैकग्राउंड, जैसे आप लोगों ने बोला कि वो स्टूडेंट ने बैकग्राउंड नहीं बताया था, तो गिव द बैकग्राउंड, एंड देन अगर चेन मेल है, देन यू डोंट नीड टू गिव द बैकग्राउंड. ट्रेल मेल है, आप किसी का रिस्पॉन्स दे रहे हो, तो बैकग्राउंड है ही वहां पे जरूरत नहीं है, राइट? And then conclusion is the most important part, because this is where you have to have call to action. आपको बताना है कि आप क्या एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं उनसे, राइट? सामने वाले से आप क्या एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं. उनको आपको मीटिंग की डेट बतानी है, उनको कोई काम करना है, उनको कुछ आपको सामने भेजना है, आप लोग कोई मीटिंग करने वाले हो, whatever it is, it has to have call to action. सामने वाले को क्या एक्शन लेना है वो आपको उनको बताना है, राइट? अगर कोई रजिस्ट्रेशन आप करा, ऑनलाइन मीटिंग है तो मीटिंग की लिंक भी आप लगा सकते हैं, रजिस्टर ऑन दिस लिंक फॉर द अपकमिंग मीटिंग, or any other instruction that you have to give. To mention all of this, right? गूगल में आपको वो दिया जाता है स्पेस कि आप सेटिंग्स में वो सेट कर सकते हैं, आपके कंपनी का लोगो भी डाल सकते हो, एंड इट गिव्स एन एक्सेलेंट ब्रांडिंग टू योर मेल एज वेल, राइट? ओके, now let's talk. I don't think we have more time, but whatever you want to. कोई भी question है, इनके अलावा कोई भी question है, you can ask me the questions. And you can connect with me in case you want to. आपको कोई ये सेशन के बाद कोई क्वेश्चंस होता है या कोई भी क्वेश्चंस रिगार्डिंग ईमेल राइटिंग, कोई भी क्वेश्चंस कभी भी होता है, you can get in touch with me on nirja.vasavda@glsuniversity.ac.in. That's my phone number. Please message if I don't pick up. And before that, after that, any questions? And if you don't have questions, then we'll go back to my questions, where you have to. In spend on emails on a daily basis. Okay, my net connection was unstable, so I might have gone offline for a second. Okay, the question is how to manage the flow of emails, like focusing only to emails and less on CC. See, the thing is that CC, you need to, first of all, you need to focus on CC. Why? Because अगर मेल आपको किया गया है और साथ में बाकी लोगों को रखा गया है, then whenever you are responding, it's advisable आप उन सबको ही respond करो, right? उन सबको ही आप अपना response दो. Now, how to manage the flow of emails? If you can give me an example कि ये तरह का मेल है और उसमें किस तरह से focus करना है, then I'd be able to explain this in a better way. But it's always important that you also focus on who you are sending that, because that is going to define your content or flow of email as well. Oh, there are plenty of, Manan, so template, in fact, I had expected this question. मुझे बहुत सारे कंपनीज बोलते हैं कि आप हमें एक सेट ऑफ टेम्पलेट्स बना के दें, राइट? कि 100 टेम्पलेट्स बना दें, एंड इट्स जहाँ पे बड़ी टीम होती है, जहाँ पे 10 से ज्यादा लोग होते हैं, वहाँ पे टेम्पलेट्स वर्क, क्योंकि नॉट नेसेसरी कि सभी लोगों को ईमेल आता हो या लैंग्वेज स्किल्स हो, तो टेम्पलेट्स वर्क. पर आई वुड सजेस्ट कि जहाँ पे 1 या 2 की टीम हो तो राइट ओरिजिनल ईमेल्स, आप खुद ही लिखें. There are templates available. You would find them online also. And if you want me to share the templates with you, I could do that as well. Just you'll have to explain to me what kind of, what nature your inquiry would be, right? So there are plenty of templates available. But you will have to customize those templates when while sending it to a particular company. Right? This is a smart choice. Answer नहीं देना है तो questions कर दे. Right? बोलना नहीं है हमें.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
I will share regarding the specific what kind of information required regarding the business inquiry. How can we interact with the international business?
So that also depends on, again, international business. जब आपने बोला है, that also depends which country you are communicating with. तो वहाँ पे भी different cultures get in the picture, and you have to adapt to different style of writing, different tone. वो भी सब matter करता है. So that's why I'm saying that varies from mail to mail, case to case, company to company. So definitely get in touch with me, and we'd talk about it.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay. Anything else? Fine. I just want to ask you to at least think about these things. How much time you spend on emails? Do you have any particular email policy? And to what extent do you think emails are useful or helpful? Because this is where I was going to talk about difference between WhatsApp and mail, but we don't have the time. So just think about this and see what is more effective for your company. Not everywhere you would see that mails work. कोई ऐसी company, yes. आप कोई ऐसी कंपनी में काम करते हैं जहां पे people are not mail savvy, जो रोज वहां पे emails check नहीं होते हैं, it's always better to go by WhatsApp. But emails are definitely more professional. That much I would say. But if you have company where you want to keep things semi-professional or semi-formal, then it's okay. You go by WhatsApp. But remember the 5WH plan. Remember that information has to be covered. Remember that respect has to be maintained. Because WhatsApp mein, especially emojis mein, we forget how to maintain respect. Many a times. Not always, but many a times. Right? So think about these questions. हो सके तो चाय पे जब भी आप मिल रहे हो, इनफॉर्मल मीट जब होती है, किटली पे जब खड़े हैं, तब आप इसके बारे में बात भी कर सकते हैं. And then you would realize that what method, what tool, and what way of communication, of written communication, works for you and for your company, and accordingly you adopt that. Don't go blindly कि हाँ email करने हैं मतलब email करने ही है, ऐसे structure है तो ऐसे ही है. It doesn't work for everyone. It doesn't work always. You have to see कि आपके टीम में कौन है, आपके टीम में कितने, या फिर आप जिनसे communicate कर रहे हो, what is the mode that they prefer, and work accordingly. That's on that note I'm going to stop here, else I'd never stop.
Wow, what a kick start of our skill development series 2021. Ma'am, really, it was a wonderful session. Thank you so much.
I'm glad I was helpful.
And very interactive session. So it's like, truly a communication skill development session. In our day-to-day life, we use email for the communication. Today, we understood the small things that we should keep in mind while drafting an email. Example, that 5WH plan. We must have learned that, but nobody, remember. And thank you so much, ma'am. It was really helpful. And I'm sure
absolutely my pleasure.
And I'm sure after attending your sessions and your small tips will help us to improve our drafting skills. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much.